Well, this is Guns, Knives, and Watches, and of course everyone knows my favorite multi-tool to carry is every day is a Victorinox Spirit. I do that because it's very rust resistant, it's a very solid tool, everything's accessible from the outside, has a good set of pliers on it, da 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 da. But is it the heaviest duty tool? Maybe, maybe not. For my heavy duty, kind of more heavy duty application, I'm going to basically switch out my Swiss Tool Spirit that I've got in my backpack because I've got one in my pocket. Why would I possibly need just a straight redundant thing when I can possibly, for a couple ounces, gain an entire different tool set? And that's where I'm going to deploy this Leatherman Charged TTI. Now this TTI, of course, everybody knows has the S30V blade, which you can open, liner lock, da 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 da. One hand open on the serrated with your hook cut. You also have the diamond blade, and then the diamond file, and the regular file, and then you of course got the saw. Then you have the tools on the inside, da 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 da. But the one tool on the inside that I really want to kind of focus on right now was always the reason that I didn't carry this, not to mention the dimension. If I'm carrying this thing in my back pocket, how thick it is matters. But going into a toolkit, it doesn't matter quite so much, or into a backpack. Of course, you've got your multi-bit driver, but it's short and it's everything, your handle's right there, okay? So if you're trying to take off a doorknob or doing that type stuff, which for some reason I wind up tightening a lot of people's doorknobs, you need an additional piece of kit. Hence the extender. This is not new news. Of course, you just take the bit out, put the extender in, it's got that little friction fit deal, and then you can put your bits in here. And you can use the flat Leatherman bits like I have in this assortment, or you can just use standard. And it's new, so it's a little tight. Okay, and this is the best alternative to any device ever. I mean, I hate to sit there and say it, but it's a really good thing. I mean, on a screw that's not real tight, you know, like you can, a lot of times you'll probably use that as the actual screwdriver, which I'm sure that's what the knurling is there for. But it's just a really good kind of a more heavy duty use, have more applications. It's got, of course, got a small screwdriver and da 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 da. So that took care and made these bits really usable and justified in carry. Because probably if I was to carry this thing, I would have just carried it like that before this piece of kit. The Leatherman sheath, even though, you know, you got your elastic here and your elastic on the side, and it has space for this and space on the side for that, just to go in there. I never really liked it because of the small amount of Velcro that was used, and that metal Leatherman thing, and it's just not my style. So I got this Molly one for $8, okay, and that was $8 delivered. And yeah, everything doesn't have its own neat little pocket and its own neat little space, but once I get it in there the first time, maybe it just fits. And if you're used to dealing with old Alice packs or anything like that, or any other pouch that you'd possibly be carrying on the front of you or on your belt or anything else, you know, you just get to the point to where you just start stuffing stuff in things, places this, there, or the other. And that's not an uncommon view, I don't guess, from most people. Plus, it's got a lot of Velcro. You've got almost probably double the amount of area. Maybe not quite double, but, you know, quite a bit. Any more on Velcro is good, because Velcro is going to be your failure point of this whole system, because you've got a solid bottom, you got good coverage on the sides, it comes up high enough, you're not going to have to worry about it. It's got a wide enough top on it, nor have to have things bouncing out in this, there, or the other. And we'll just kind of see how she works. She's got that there American flag because it's made in America, man. And of course it is fully compatible with most of them there applications that you would have to want to put that on. So this is basically my new setup. Of course the Victorinox is going to come out and this is going to go in. Is it heavier? Yeah. Is it bigger? Yeah. But in my car and in other things, I'm just more and more needing more tools. And this is just a small little mini tool set for the car now. And you know, it's not a bad gig, man. Plus it's my style. I just hate elastic because elastic always fails, and as you can see that edge right there, it seems as though it's failed or something's happened in it to, you know, make it kind of not be the best. And that's just what elastic does over time. It just gives up its ghost. Anyway, this is Guns, Knives, and Watches, and the Leatherman Charge TTI, and a few little accessories that I really have made this tool and taken it to the next level for use in my pack. And is this sheath good? Yeah. It's just not my thing, man. This is going in my pack, and just what I'm used to. Guns, Knives, Watches. Have a good one.